What up, family? I'm back with another video in the Become a Transitional Character series. Yes, I have something for you today. And so, yeah, I just want to sort of talk through some things that I've seen, like patterns and what it may look like to me, so that you can recognize some of these things in yourself as well. So, the question for today's video is, are you a background character? Okay, before we get into that, if you've never considered that you might be a background character, um, that's okay. And yeah. So let me define what I mean by background character. And it may not be you specifically, but also you may notice others that serve as background characters for you. And what they do is they show you parts of yourself. Sometimes they show you, you know, clues about things going on in the collective. And so it's just a background character. Now, is there really a background character? I'm not sure. Maybe every person has a soul. I'm not sure. But like, yeah, what is a background character? Okay, so everybody gets a conditioning. You're conditioned the first 7 years of your life, and that's an experience that determines your way of being. And so another way of putting this is NPC. Some people, you may have heard people calling them NPCs. An NPC is a non-player character. So in these multiplayer, simulated interactive games, some of the characters are just bots. And it's just good to be aware, like what a bot is, what kind of bots there are, and see if you're a bot, right? So there are different kinds of bots. Like there are religious bots, there are tradition bots, there are family values bots, there are, popularity bots, there are sort of counterculture bots, right? And so all these people have these patterns that have been pressed onto them, and they exist within the rules of their mental framework. And so that's a background character. So this person, their beliefs, yeah, could be, you could call that person a background character or a non-player character or a bot. And yeah, so another way to sort of get some clarity around yourself and others is kind of understanding the ends of the spectrum you can be on, right? Like you can be a military mom or you can be a free spirit, right? Those are opposite ends of the spectrum, and now there's probably somewhere in the middle that might work well. And it's sort of an average in the middle. It's, to me, more of a dynamic of both. Like you need to have high standards and structure for your kids, and it's good to be organized. It's good to have routines, and your kids thrive in those conditions, right? But it's also important to be relationally compassionate to your kids. Like you should love them in a way, like you should lead them and love them in a way where they feel your love in a way that feels loving to them. And so it's like both sides of the spectrum, right? I can go on. So like agreeableness, are you more agreeable or are you more disagreeable, right? And understanding where you may lean on the spectrum, you know is going to help you understand how you relate to others, especially um, if you find yourself in survival mode. Like if you find yourself triggered by things, and you don't dive deeper. Like if your kid's just annoying you and getting on your nerves, sometimes that's good for good reason. Like sometimes they're really just out of line. Other times you're just bothered, right? And so we have to be able to understand both of those. Right? And so are you a background character is just, it's like, are you the person you want to be, Are you showing up as that? And if you can say, I am the person I want to be, then you're definitely not a background character. But like if you look at your life and you just sort of are still in the level of kind of just doing whatever culture and society dictates, like, you know, go to college, get a job, stay at the same company forever, retire, right? Like there's a generation who that strategy worked for, right? And then we also have this next new world that we're in that moves way faster than that. College, yeah, I don't want to badmouth college, but right now, college is sort of like 4 years of party and not figure anything out about yourself and just go through the motions of putting more knowledge in your brain. But people aren't out there applying their gifts. People aren't out there learning what is working in the world. People aren't out there figuring out where there's opportunity to serve, right? There are people making big money that don't go to college. And I'm not saying you should or shouldn't go to college. I'm saying you should figure out your passion and solve the world's problems, the ones you want to change, and figure out how to get paid for it, right? Like you can come up with your own definition of success and then go on and achieve that definition of success, right? So there's a new game, there's a new roadmap for success. The old rules of the game, that's not success anymore. Like if you follow those rules, you'll find that it's not working for you. Like you may be a disillusioned Christian dad who does all the right things, and you're like, why is it not working? Like, Instagram and TikTok are have more of a grip on my kid than me, and what's going on. And it's okay to be in that place. And middle schools are a man. Middle schools are a place right now that my heart hurts for those. And so I have something coming soon where I'm going to be able to serve parents of middle school kids who are suffering with mental health issues and sort of kind of put some pieces together for them and kind of lay this strong foundation for those of you who are, of course, becoming transitional characters and building that strong foundation for future generations in your family. So yeah, that scientific framework and daily reflection templates and self-study course are on the way. They're in the works. And yep. So are you a background character? I don't know. Who knows? Am I a background character? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just doing what I was programmed to do. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, love you.